Hey, Planeswalkers, Mythras here. Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome, my friends, to today's episode of Top Deck. We're covering a top 1500 Azorius Fliers deck. This deck looks a little bit interesting, so there's a little bit of a story behind this. We'll talk about it here in a second. Appreciate you tuning in. We have a lot going on where we will talk about strategy objective of this list. We'll cover your main board for best of one. We'll cover the sideboard for best of three, and we're going to do this in a little bit more unique way this time. And then additionally, we'll play that competitive Magic for you in both best of one and best of three here today. And last but not least, talk a little bit about a retrospective. So this deck in particular is by Misnomer 2, also known as Steve. So congratulations on hitting the top 1500 with this deck. Was a list I found on Reddit of someone who came back after a while, which leads into this piece here. So we have a couple of cards that are best of one legal, but not best of three legal. So we'll talk about this here in a second. So I just want to call those out. Something I learned about flipping between standard as well as non-standard legal here, which we can show. So we go to traditional standard. These cards are not legal anymore. So in best of one, they are. And that has to deal with because of the newcomer packs and pre-made decks and all that stuff. So we'll make sure we equip you with a few other things. So appreciate you tuning in. Like I said, flip me a like if you enjoyed today's video. If you have questions, if you have comments, let me know down below. This deck list is down there as well for you, and some others, and other great ways to support the channel and for us to connect. So here's what we do have going on. It is a Flyers deck. Most of the stuff's going to be at turn 2. I like the Witching Well. We got Stolen by Fae, pushing things back. We also have Cloud Conceer, Warden of the Evos Isles. Like I said, these are all things that make this unique, particular to best of one. Additionally, we got the Wind Reader Sphinx here. We are running a healthy 24 lands, which makes sense, and some of the higher stuff here. Interestingly, we have the Haka, Whispering Raven, or Elrud, God of the Cosmos here. So a lot of different things that we can do as well. And very, very truly flying based. Now, the biggest thing on this too is it's got a lot of draw and a lot of pushback. And that was all big key deck brewing ideas for this one in particular that Steve had in mind. So very, very awesome, and looking forward to playing this, like I said. So can't particularly do the sideboard for this one in best of three. Did kind of throw something together, but definitely heavy on the control focus. We'll talk about this here in a second, but I will certainly go play this version in best of one against strategy objectives flying over the top. And then additionally on top of that, lots of draw slowing our opponents down. Going to be slightly weak to board wipes or control type decks. Those things that we'll have to keep an eye on. So when we do talk about the best of three, I went and made my own version of it, shored up those pieces that we could not play. Still trying to stay kind of true to the full deck construction in terms of, you know, creatures and curve and those kinds of things as well. So what I did is I added in Shaylee, additionally Archon of Emeria and Redain. So that's going to fill out that 3-drop slot and also make us a little bit more competitive on the upfront. Whereas everything else we kept and maintained. Top end, we didn't stick to some of those bigger creatures, ideally trying to do better at the lower end of the curve. Then on the sideboard here, and the strategy objective is still going to be the same. The sideboard here, then again, we focused on control because that is where we will be weak. Then additionally, Archon of Emeria, so that our opponents can't be double casting, those kinds of things, and that's going to make our counter spells that much more powerful. Elite Spellbinder, locking out some of the later game stuff. Additionally, Midnight Clock here, helping us with counters, reshuffling our graveyard, those kinds of things, and the good old Mystical Dispute. So when we board against, and when we talk about boarding, we'll do it in terms of aggro, mid-range, and late game. When we do this against aggro, these are going to be things like mono red, mono white, Winata decks, those kinds of things. And additionally, Gruul, which would be Magda or typical adventures. Here, what we'll have to do is, in all honesty, I would probably pull in more of the creature stuff just to be safe. But we are pretty well set up against some of those, so just be careful on that. You're not really going to change in or change out too much. I would maybe go with another Archon of Emeria, if anything there. Then when we get to the mid-range, those are some of the Winata decks, Gruul stuff we covered, but also you get the Sacrifice decks, Golgari, Rakdos, Jund, in this space, even Mardu. Here we got Witherbloom and Pests as part of those as well. And then we got the dragons deck. Is it dragons? Here you'll want to break it up between creatures or non-creatures. If they're running non-creatures, we'll think about some of the counter magic here. The one thing that you could board into is like a Tormod's Crypt or whatever, something to help you wipe out their graveyard. So that is something that might be of consideration here, and also additional importance depending on what we play. And that's also a good bridge to our late game decks. So particularly Doom decks, Esper 4-color, where there might be pulling things back with Dance of the Mance. You're absolutely going to want that in there too. Here we'll also hit the Ultimatum deck, so Temur, as well as Emergent or Sultai Ultimatum, control decks, Dimir, Azorius. We got Azorius Blank and a few others in this space, certainly to keep an eye on. So here we'll definitely go heavy on the counter magic. I still like Archon of Emeria as well. What I would probably do is pull some of this stuff down. Additionally, Gust of Wind, where you're not going to be putting creatures back. Stolen by the Fae, probably the same thing because this is creature. So that's going to be a big piece. You're still going to want Reconnaissance Mission here if you get it down and get that draw, just so that you can really come home with a lot of that counter magic. So that is the strategy objective of the list. We talked about the best of one version. We're playing them. We also got a best of 3 version here that we'll play, and really looking forward to that. Now let's go play that competitive Magic like we said here today. Want to do something a little bit different, so let me know what you think, and we can certainly talk about it. So if you got a question, if you got a comment, let me know. Feel free to hop in the Discord server. That information is available to you as well, down below in the description. A great ways for us to connect. All right, we got Charlie Brown here first, so let's see what we do. We go first. We got a lot of slowness here, but we'll try it because we can at least get this down. Now we got a lot of late game stuff here too, so we just got to be careful. Now we have the Witching Wall. Oh man. I don't know if we want to do that, because we can play this. So we'll keep that. Hopefully we can get Reconnaissance Mission on. When this does damage the player, we get a return it, then Scry 2 also. So this one in particular, if we make it happen, there we go, which we will. We're not going to load Staggering Insight on it. Now if they have a slip, we're in trouble. So how do we want to play this? Let's do that. Pull that one down. Again, dragons decks here. Is it dragons? Most likely, given what we've seen. So ideally we go Skycat Sovereign, probably Elrond again. Ooh, might be a combo deck even. Alright, so 5. Put the Cloudkin on. So depending on what they play here, we can go 6. Combo deck. Maybe it's Vadrock. Did that to not blow that down, huh? Interesting. So we could push back if we really wanted to. See if they trade. All right. Lots of draw. There it is. There's the Vadrock. Oh, everybody loves the combo. There you go, Mirgi. There's the unsummon for best of one. They'll just keep playing this out. So how many are they at? 30. All right, we're not going to waste your time. Certainly, if I was not filming, I would waste their time. Because that's what we do. No, just kidding. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. So we got to see how that works. Conceptually, I could have kicked that back. Would they have been able to do it next round? I still think they would have, because they would have had enough of the artifact tokens to make it work. So that is one of everyone's favorite decks right now, the Jeskai Mutate. All right, we go first. We could play this. It's gonna be slow, but we'll play it. So we get enough draws. All right, so we can go here first. Hopefully we can get one more on. We'll see. I want to keep that one. I can. Haka. debating. I'm gonna wait, actually. Let's save our staggering insights for one. Won't get everything. We'll get some. On another land? Can try it. Ooh. There we go. 5-5. Probably gonna get killed. Want to see him in play. There he goes. Let's see if we get our staggering insight through here. Oh, Sphinx. There's the kill. This deck has problems with removal, like we said. Alright, so we haven't seen any of the, like, counter yet. We'll try it. Probably gonna get countered. This one's even as well. Bomber.
Welcome to Witherbloom.
Bomber, bomber, bomber.
Sorry, you don't make the grade. Let's go digging.
Oh. All right, we'll go to the next one. Not having any luck with our deck here today. 0-2. Let's see if we can get at least one win here. We'll see how it goes. Third and final best of one. Dun dun dun. Again, this is Misnomer's deck, top 1500. Very exciting, coming off the back of taking a break. It's nice to see that. Can come back, quickly move up. Definitely excels against creature-based stuff, but we're not hitting that right now. All right, finally got a Gus. We can try this. And we do have this if we need. We're gonna do this first. Keep that. Uh-oh. Magda, Gruul it is. We got our gust of wind still. And get some of our bigger stuff in. Ooh. We're gonna do this first. We need a land. No good. Oh, good. 24 lands, too. Almost 50% chance to draw. That's bad. That is so bad. They don't have lethal yet here, though. It's close, though. There, we got a land finally. So we certainly can go look. We need some lands. Cleave does it. 9, 11, 12. All right, good game to our friend here because we are not coming back with our Cloudkin. All right, so best of one going 0 and 3. Bom, bom, bom. All right, let us go ahead and take a look at our best of 3 deck now. So we are going to switch over because this, again, like we talked about, is running cards that are not legal for best of 3. So I went ahead and put together a quick best of 3 version for you should you want to play it in best of 3. So we'll go ahead and play the UW Fliers. All right. Planeswalkers. We went 0 and 3 in our best of 1 run today. Unfortunately, it does happen. Shuffler is shuffler, but it's all good. Now we'll see how we can do in our best of 3. Best of 1 was 0 and 3. And Planeswalkers, if you got questions, if you got comments, let me know. Flip me a like if you enjoyed today's video, or if you feel sorry for me not connecting some wins here. All right, One Punch Crunch. So it looks like an Izzet Dragon's deck, and I'm saying that because we got good old Raw. And we'll start there. We'll go from there. Here we go. A lot of late stuff here. This is doubles up as R2 though, so we'll play it. Give it a shot. Ooh, what do we got? One Punch Crunch. Uh-oh. Looks like Gruul deck. Now, let's see what we get. It is. It definitely is. So we'll start here. Ooh, Temur. Full-blown Temur. Let's grab Ordained. All right. Ooh. Sitting on 3 there. Now that, my friends, is interesting. Ooh, another one. Look at that. They're missing the blue though. There we go. So we can make Elrune's bigger if we wanted to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can get Dream Trawler on. Hopefully it's not a counter though. Shouldn't run main counters, but maybe it does. There we go. Now we can play Archon after this. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. So this is... There we go. Make a bunch of 1/1s. Let's see what we got here. do that. Five, it's not enough. Get a bunch of draws. There we go. So what I wanted was Gust of Wind. So they can play one. So this should be 5. Be real close. Let's see what we got here. Keep that. Let's play that one hard. There we go. Let's go sorcery. There we go. So now we got 2 turns in a row where we can push back. Guess we could have just blocked with 1. We want to do that too. This is okay though. Because all we need to do is do it again. And we'll take action on all these. Go sorcery. Discard 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, so next turn we go for lethal. Or can make 2. Cleve would make him at 15. Cleve is 15. 8, 16, 21. It's not even lethal. Wow, maybe it is. Block there. We'll keep that one. Block 1 there. Exactly what we thought. Ooh. I think we go with everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. I can do 1 look here. Oh, we want both those. Blocking on that guy. Interesting. All right. There we go. Now we're in a good spot. Lock them in again. Ooh, there we go. All right, now they're stuck. Boom, we got it. We got it. Look at that. Very, very, very powerful for us there. Ooh, all right. Now we got to figure out what we want to do. We definitely need to lock them out. So, Archon of Dimir, it's going to be, we're going to flip into a few more counter spells. Question is, drop Witching Well. Grab those. I don't mind one Midnight Clock. This guy's works. It saved us. That got us back in pretty fast too. Let's get rid of one of those. There we go. Let's do that. Couple counters. Ooh. One punch crunch. Ooh, we'll try it. It's not the best. We'll try it. It's not the best. Temple of Abandon. There we go. Keep that and get Watcher on. We can get the Tide Skimmer on, that's big. We need to evade the Bone Crusher though. Alright, look at that. Still gonna get it on though. So Crusher's still gonna hit me. Ooh, they disputed that. And crushed it. Ooh. That's a lot. That's a lot. We'll put that on first. They might hit that too. Wow, double dispute. Two of them are down. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see here. That's on. So they needed to top deck a dispute. There we go. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need one more. There we go. That's good. So next time we can push it back. Was stolen by Faye. That's fine. Not gonna worry about the gold span. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. Let's go by 5. There we go. Now, we wanted to do that so that we get all these triggers off the reconnaissance mission. We'll kick that. We should be good. Boom. Yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Best of 3 matchup for us with the Azorius Fliers. Very, very fun. Glad we made it work here. A good ending to like the not best of best fun. But let's go ahead here and check out today's deck. Again, hats off with this homebrew mythic deck by Misnomer 2, Steve. Here was Steve's version here. That got them in the top 1500. Thank you for sharing your deck. Really fun. Again, the reason why this plays best of 1 is some of this has cards from some of the start decks, which is great to see someone be able to play. One of the reasons why I want to spotlight this deck. So best of 3, we did go 0 and 3. In terms of tier list, where do I think this sits? I think it's probably tier 3 deck. It's just slightly slow for some reason. Azorius Fliers hasn't been as strong. Again, I think a lot of it has to do with if we could have a tighter value stream up here, but I will definitely say the Stolen by Faye and all the triggers here with the draw is pretty incredible. It was great that we got to see that. I really like Haka or Elrune, God of the Cosmos here as well. Super fun to play this and see it. I actually crafted this as well because I didn't have one, so very exciting. And then let's go ahead and look at my version of the Flyers that you'll have access to down below. Worked out great for us. Played well in our best of 3. Where do I think this sits? I still think it probably is more of a tier 3 list, potentially at the highest top or bottom of tier 2. Excuse me. No, excuse me. So bottom of tier 2, top tier 3, super fun. I love the Flyer stuff. Always been a big fan of this archetype. Glad we made it work today and took down best of 3 against the Temur adventure deck. Always important. Certainly adds some there to the credibility of this deck as well as always. So Planeswalkers, flip me a like if you enjoyed today's video. If you have questions, if you have comments, please let me know. Feel free to hop in the Discord server. That is in the description along with the deck list details. Both versions I'll have for you in there. And lastly, appreciate your support as always. Great ways down below to stay connected in the details. Feel free to hop in the Discord server, like I've said, and stay tuned because we got a lot more top decks coming your way. We've got Jank, we got live streaming on Twitch and YouTube, additionally tier lists and Friday night, my friends. So take care, and until next time, Planeswalkers, Mythras out. You stay safe, my friends.